Hi guys! Did you know that Shakespeare put the lit in literature? Mrs. Roth here, and I'm going to walk you through a lesson on puns. So Shakespeare puns and honors 9th grade English. First of all, do you guys know what a pun is? Funny. Come on, I see that smile. All right, puns are a humorous way to use words. A lot of times they suggest two or more meanings of a word or use words that sound similar. So for example, what kind of shorts do clouds wear? Thunderwear. Or what do you get when dinosaurs crash their cars? A T-Rex. Sharkspeare was basically the MVP of puns. In fact, you might actually call him the Pun King. Get it? Pun King? Come on, I know you're chuckling over there. Anyway, Shakespeare uses puns in a lot of his plays. And of course, one of those plays is Romeo and Juliet. This little video from study.com walks you through how puns show up right away in the beginning of the play.
Though Romeo and Juliet is a tragedy, or a play in which the characters suffer extreme loss or misfortune, Shakespeare included numerous puns. A pun is a play on a word's meaning, or it may be a homophone, a word that sounds like another word with a different meaning, like the words ate and ate. Shakespeare used puns and wordplay to engage the audience as well as reveal his characters' attitudes and feelings. Act 1's opening scene is filled with puns intended to warm up the audience. Samson and Gregory, two Capulet servants, are bantering. They play on the words collier, collar, and collar, all sounding alike, as you'll see. Samson: Gregory, on my word, we'll not carry coals. Gregory: No, for then we should be colliers. Samson: I mean, if we be in a collar, we'll draw. Gregory: Aye, while you live, draw your neck out of collar. They joke about refusing to do low labor, carrying coals, or the work of a collier. They proclaim they'd be angered and collar if made to do so and draw arms against their master. Gregory points out that's fine, but then they'd have to draw your neck out of a collar, meaning they'd be hung, the collar being the hangman's noose. Samson and Gregory continue their exchange, making puns about taking the virginity of the maids, cutting off their heads, or making them lose their maidenhead, until they are interrupted by the arrival of Benvolio and Tybalt. The exchanges between Samson and Gregory are typical of puns in Shakespeare's plays, ribald and fast, serving as an antidote to the more serious parts of the play and keeping the audience's attention.
All right, so that walks you through examples of puns early in the play, but of course there's lots of examples throughout the play, especially if you look at lines by Mercutio and the nurse, who are there oftentimes for comic relief. Now, why does Shakespeare use puns? Did you catch it in that video? Well, they're funny, duh. But of course, in addition to that, there's lots of other reasons too. You can use them to connect the audience, get the audience's attention, build characters, provide contrast to some of the heavy moments in the play. Shakespeare could have been imitating greats, so a lot of the literature that Shakespeare read probably used puns or other types of wordplay. Wordplay. You guys know what wordplay is? That's just kind of a little bit more of a general sense. That's where puns fall into the category of wordplay. So what is wordplay? Fun. A little bit more of a definition. It's just playful use of words or verbal wit. And Shakespeare, of course, was well known for his wordplay. He kind of held the title. But wordplay is not just a Shakespeare thing. We use it today. Look at our conversations, our texts, especially our memes. We still use wordplay today. There's additional reading on wordplay if you want to check out the supplementary article I'm going to include. Puns are just one type of wordplay, but there's lots of other types too, like a double entendre or a malaphor. So if you're interested in this, go ahead and check out this article for some more information. And that brings us to your assignment. Get it? Sign-ment? All right, well, make sure you do exactly what your teacher says. Open up your assignment from your teacher. Follow the rules that they lay out. probably you're going to be looking for an example of wordplay. There's an example here that I broke down. This kind of walks you through the one the video did. So if you were going to use that pun, this is maybe what you would write up. You want to say where in the play you found it. You see that you've got right here, you've got the citation so that your teacher can tell where the pun is coming from. That's Act 1, Scene 1. You want to make sure that you understand the type of wordplay being used and what it means. And then also, you might want to hint at author intent, like why is Shakespeare using this pun? So have fun looking through examples of wordplay and looking for some puns in Shakespeare. Keep in mind Shakespeare was the wordplay king, so you should have lots to pick from. And on that, we're going to call it the end. Okay, just kidding, one more. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say goodbye until morrow. Nah, I'll save you all of that. I'll just say goodbye now. Bye.